for the set. VV, when you see me, hold these. Anybody hitting all crews, moving slow, I'm moving. Breaking all rules, Mr. With the lost a couple, that's a small move. Pull the out, we bringing all. Get a truck and fill it up with all goons. When the was slow, I move the. This young Coleone, soprano, baby Tony. Straight out that east side, my breakfast was eggs and fried bologna. Can't politic if you neutral, I with members only. I pulled up that face with. I ain't sitting at home. Come on, that can get some. Yo, this been my new since the playground. Yo, this been my since the sandbox. Ball running turf, I got the landlock. Put it in the pot and made the lock. We was out here. Can't train. Came out of if I fall off, I can do the same thing. Rap game. Face all over these magazines, I can't slang things. Insane. Bunny rabbit over them for the set. VVs when you see me. All these. And my money roll, it do not fold. Got a roadie day, told us all go. Politics. I don't got a minute, but it. I never been, I do not fold. Names on the Chevy, they was all gold. Politics. I ain't got a minute, but it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, baby? Politics. I ain't got a minute, but it. Yeah. With my money roll, it do not fold. I ain't got a minute, but it. Yeah.
And I'll have it all. So I built a wall. I'm panicking, but I won't fall. Late night, phone buzzing on the nightstand. I was way too keep it goddamn. Did it take us? So can't see 'cause I know that I'll choke up. And they say y'all swimming in this fake love, fake trust. Remember when she scared cause I always started backtracking. Everything been good, so I'm worried I'ma miss that. Let's just talk about the things I put into the past. Woke up, wonder where the is at. Matter of fact, I might even need a map just to find all the things that I hit with a left. That hides it, right? Yeah. And I'll have it all. So I built a wall. I'm panicking, but I won't fall. Late night, phone buzzing on the nightstand. I was way too keep it goddamn. Did it take us? So can't see 'cause I know that I'll choke up. In this shit, y'all swimming in this fake love, fake trust. Remember when she
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the Charlotte Hornets and the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Washington. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ball goes in to the middle. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
They double him with Jordan. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And it's Paul with the ball for Los Angeles. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach James Borrego. David, what do you have to say?
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Griffin. That shot is off. And the Hornets now going the other way. Pass to Washington. Back to Bridges. Now Washington. 4 on the clock. Hayward outside. And stolen by Reddick. Inside. Bridges with the board. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Here's Richards. Back to Washington. Down low. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
DJ Washington.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Here's Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Sharp find by Paul. One of the best passes of all time.
Hayward outside. Here's Washington. Griffin grabs the board.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Strength and determination. It takes a lot more than that to not fall off a shot.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game. Free throw drops for Paul. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Trailing by 2.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Bridges outside. Pass to Richards. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan. Just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
Here's Richards. Now here's Harrell. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Clippers ball. Substitution for the away team, Mason Plumlee.
1:31 left to play in the first quarter. The drive by Paul. And the wide open shot from Redick. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, this is how Redick has made his living. He's a dead-eye shooter who has a ton of confidence in himself.
Bridges outside. And Ball slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Hayward outside. Charlotte moving it around. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Hayward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Wow, he's just incredible at understanding the game. Hayward is so good at making the defense pay and leaving guys open.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Hornets trail by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Harrell. Picked by Harrell. Rozier into the lane. Takes it off the glass.
Well, you need a decision maker to be running the pick and roll, and Rozier is the man for that. He reads the defense very well.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And Paul drills both of them.
Now, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
On the wing, Bridges. Here's Rozier. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Paul. Redick with the 3. And it's in. Nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
And you see this.
Your Clippers.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage wins.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Granger outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So it'll be Terry Rozier shooting. Chris Paul picks up that. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Well, it's clear that Rozier has a lot of talent. Now the next step is seeing him become a better distributor.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Poked away. Here's Harrell. Pass to McDaniels. bangs home the trifecta. McDaniels got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ball outside. Granger outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence. Another in the long line of big men who can drain the 3. That makes him a very tough cover.
Hall. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
That works just like they drew it up. Until the part where he's short of
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Back to Harrell. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Charlotte basketball. Checking in for the away team.
Here's Washington. And it's blocked by Jordan. To the inside. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
A main staple of Griffin's game. You can tell he loves getting up to dunk.
Hayward goes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assisted.
Hayward's got his first points in this one.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Paul's drive could strike at a moment's notice. The second he sees a gap, he's off and running.
Outside ball. Back to Washington. Out to Hayward. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Ball no good. Clippers leading by 14. Pass to Griffin. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 6 points for Blake Griffin.
This offense just continues to impress.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Bridges. Oh,
Nice.
Foul.
He just got it. Bridges is an amazing finisher at the rim. He enjoys putting on a little bit of a show.
The Hornets have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first
The word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
Hornets trail by 18. The drive-by ball. Great D that time from Jordan. Redick for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. There's the drive.
Charlotte foul.
Chin up, down is easy. And I feel is good. Said you're not down with me. All the days down with you.
I said what I wanted to. Whatever I say, whatever I do, I'm in love with you. Wherever you go, understand that I said what I wanted to.
How they got like 3 floors. I never be running up, we really need more. 30 on my wrist, I spent the diamond Louis V store. I'm the realest, richest, youngest, smell like when Dior. I'm from North and Long, I just with my rollie on. Take it home, got them damn me, so I'm taking long. Did them wrong, gave a kid a pray, make it home. On my phone, I make a song, he waiting long. Only diamonds here, for time it is, I wear designer. With my profits, it's spin on my wrist, I could've. I'm gonna, but it's gon' slide, and scared to take the risk. I pay for hits and go and make a hit. I don't play with this, I play with where the latest. Every time I drive a tape, I don't like my greatest hits. Way they see me spending money, how to be saving it. I can say the streets, I slay the beast, but I won't sleep it. I done ran it up my how they got like 3 floors. I done never be running up, we really need more. 30 on my wrist, I spent the diamond Louis V store. I'm the realest, richest, youngest, smell like when Dior. I'm from North and Long, I just with my rollie on. Take it home, got them let me, so I'm taking long. Did them wrong, gave a kid I pray, make it home. On my phone, I make a song, he waiting long. Need another shovel, another level, bought a bigger bezel. My foot on the pedal, I'm the devil, I should get a medal. We want money, got me feeling better. Diamonds make up, ain't no way that they can catch up. Baby, I'm the realest youngin', baby, I'm the richest youngin'. At the show, I got my turning nothing in the sun. Turn up into 100. By the store diamonds, serve you at your door money. Now I got some more money. I done ran it up my house, how they got like 3 floors. I done never be running up, we really need more. 30 on my wrist, I spent the diamond Louis V store. I'm the realest, richest, youngest, smell like Dior. I'm from North and Long, I just with my rollie on. Take it home, got them let me, so I'm taking long. Did them wrong, gave a kid I pray, make it home. On my phone, I make a song, he waiting long. I don't play with this, I play with where the latest. Every time I drive a tape, I don't like my greatest hits. Way they see me spending money, how to be saving it. I can say the streets, I slay the beast, but I won't save it. I done ran it up my how they got like 3 floors. I done never be running up, we really need more. 30 on my wrist, I spent the diamond Louis V store. I'm the realest, richest, youngest, smell like when Dior.
That's what we doing. I don't even gotta say I'm the queen of my city no more, man. They know I'm the queen, man. They already jacked that. Yeah, man. I can never lose. What you thought? I'm the queen of New York. It's life. I'm a big stepper. When I walk, big flexer. This is chess, not checkers. My checks up. When they talk down, tell them bless up. I ain't giving no lecture. No. Got me charged up like a Tesla. Pressure. So many people let me down, why would I let up? Can't trust these friendly, nah, it's a setup. I can't trust these pretty forever. I heart told me love, get your together. Yeah, and when you take a couple L's, you gon' win forever. Give up, I'll never. I don't give a what you did first, I probably did it better. Yeah. 6 years independent winning, will it end? Never. I'm a living legend, even when I'ma live forever. I'm one word with 10 letters, successful. One word with 10 letters, successful. Yeah, I'm God's gift, but that bar, I'm the big devil. I'm the big demon. Can't trick me if she a gold digger, I'm the big shovel. She the big. I like a with a thick bank and a thick schedule. Yeah, and I'm the that ain't changed, just a different level. Yeah, I'm one word with 10 letters, successful. One word with 10 letters, successful. And I'm top 10, and if you think otherwise, I got it locked and I'm locked in. I'm cut different, I am not them. Life and we tied in. They got me and I got them. They say I'ma go to for all of this sinning. Well, let me then. It's time out for you when I put the time in. No handouts, I put the grind in. Got in my bag and I got rich when I climbed in. They clock out when I clock in. Cause I'm the big spitter. Only competition I would probably have is what? It's a twin sister.
Look, play my position in the kitchen, I'm working. Hit the strip and if it's an issue, trust, I'm coming to get with you in person. Not you till I flourish. I'm on my way to my yacht. I put a 6 on the dock like Julius Erving. I know my sisters is hurting. He caught new case, but got his that ain't get him discouraged. Got another homie and he will let his anyone cry. I got numb, I can't lie. His mama ain't shed a tear. She know that come with this life. Thought about it. His kids was young when son got the time. Won't see his daughter graduate. Can't teach his son how to drive. Not to see where I get this ambition from. And this drive the machine. I'm iller than anyone that's alive. Look, bought the truck and the Maybach with no license. Straight from dealership, not from the auction with the low prices. A long way from selling and running from the no flow nicest. Raise the ball like prices. Fronted the homie, caught it. He stopped answering. Been my since grammar school, I don't know how to handle it. Flea said, you leave them knots in your chest, they gon' turn to cancer then. In other words, he's saying, don't let it slide, you gotta handle it. Stay safe, tell them to stay dangerous. Auntie hit that, almost fainted. Love me in every ghetto, I'm famous. Had some young boys pull up, do you?
Capone and Noriega watching CNN. Black whip, black tents, y'all ain't seeing that. It's kind of mess, spread the word, boy, you're seeing them. No seeing them, these rappers in the you're never seeing them. Killer bees back in.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
Paul can't get it to go. To the inside, Marjanovic doesn't go that time, and Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Granger, fires the three. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Now the Clippers with it. Here's Granger. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Hoop poked away. Paul with a steal. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It goes on Dwight Powell.
Paul plays with such force and smarts combined. I mean, he looks for contact and does a good job of drawing fouls on the way up. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. And Doncic, here we go. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Doncic is able to blow by opponents and make them pay. Even though he's not the greatest athlete, he's sneaky quick.
Takes it inside. And Griffin slams it in.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Marjanovic can't hit. And here are the Clippers now. They lead by 4. Granger hits the trifecta. He's got 5.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
Pulls it. Here's Powell. Some solid defense from Jordan. Paul drives in. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
His first make in 4 shots. You hope it gets him rolling.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Paul drives in. Jordan inside. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Minute 32 left to play in the first quarter.
He saw the pass coming a mile away. Was perfectly positioned to intercept it.
Doncic, no good. The Clippers in the lead. And Griffin slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And Marjanovic gets it to go. And the Clippers have possession. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely her brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Doncic outside. Pass to Brunson. To the paint. Here's Marjanovic. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
And the Mavericks with possession here. 9-point game. And he commits the intentional foul. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Dallas, Spencer Dinwiddie.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The drive by Paul. And he banks in the layup. Paul's got 8.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Inside. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Kleba. Clock is at 3. Dallas, no good that time either. Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for Los Angeles. 8 points. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Pass to Kleba. Now Finney-Smith. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Kleba's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Kleba. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Redick gets the bucket.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
To the middle. Kleba, left side. To halt the run. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. And here's Redick for 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Good.
Assist from.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And it's Paul off the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's an example of Chris Paul reading the floor and being aggressive. The defense can't react quick enough that he gets a trip to the line.
Chris Paul. And the first one at the line is good.
The line for 2.
Paul hits them both. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. Powell sets a screen. Knocked loose. Paul with a steal. From outside the arc. Bullock's shot is off. Left side Brunson. Poke loose. Down low. Here's Powell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. J.J. Redick picks one up.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Pass to Turkoglu.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
And it doesn't even draw iron.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Good work there as it goes.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it's the Mavericks ball. Trailing by 13. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Powell's shot is off. And here are the Clippers now. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Paul's quickness on the drive, too much for the defense. They just can't find a way to stop him.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Dudley. Back to Paul. To the paint. 6 to shoot. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in. Paul's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
They get the rebound. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. And he's able to get it back.
You know, when Powell is this deep, the defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul.
The first one falls.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line. And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter and is getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Inside. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. And we've reached halftime in this one. Clippers ahead. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
And Griffin slams it in.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Foul Clippers. Darren Carlson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Mavericks now. Dinwiddie with it. Picked up by Redick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Green.
Well, you've got to respect Jordan as a shot blocker. He's one of the best in the league. His length and explosiveness make him a great rim protector.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Redick, right side.
LA foul. Danny Granger. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Screen by Marjanovic. Lays it up and banks it in. Marjanovic got 8 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Back to Redick. Launches it. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Pass to Redick. Here's Collison. And they recover it. Back to Redick. Knocks down the triple. Give him 8.
Boy, the catch-and-shoot shot doesn't get any better than that. Redick on the money. ATM time.
To the inside. Here's Marjanovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting one free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. man. He was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
Your Clippers Spirit. Your Clippers Spirit. Your Clippers Spirit. Which Lana section wants a t-shirt?
Timeout called. The Clippers.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. Substitution to the Clippers.
Now the Clippers with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Griffin. And the layup falls. Griffin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just staying in control. This is Griffin's mindset. Keeping his balance even when the D is present.
The baseline J. Back to Kleba. That one's good for 2. Kleba's got 8 points.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
And Paul gets it to go.
Paul's got a really nice touch from the interior, and you know he likes to get in there and mix it up with the big guys any chance he gets.
Blocking foul called on DeAndre Jordan. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
The Clippers on D. 13-point lead. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan. Paul. And And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Powell, it's good. 10 points for him.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Here's Paul. And it's rejected. They retain possession. Pass to Griffin. Back to Redick. Second chance shot. Powell pulls it in.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Doncic. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Paul for three. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
You know, it's amazing to me how Chris Paul does not sacrifice any accuracy when he shoots it off the dribble. He's a catch-and-shoot guy with some reliability, and off the dribble just as good. Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Here's Paul. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. The three. Paul with another miss. Outside Brunson. Leba right side. Pass to Powell. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
At the line
first one falls for him. And Dallas calls time here.
Mavericks call time. All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. Then, your Clippers Spirit. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
He does not get the second one. Paul drives in. And he makes it on the layup. Paul's got 21 points in the game.
Chris, so good at being able to provide whatever his team needs. Always ready to step up.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Clippers ahead. They
Your Clippers Spirit.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Doncic. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Pass to Granger. Back to Paul. To the middle. Here's Griffin. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Yep, that one's good. And the Clippers lead by 17. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
To the wing on the left. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Paul. And the Clippers miss again. Here's Dallas now. 15-point game. Outside Brunson. Down low. Marjanovic. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And the Clippers called for the foul. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Paul. On the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got 23.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it's the Clippers on the break. Pass to Redick. The 3-ball. Here's Granger. Right wing. Now here's Paul. Griffin with it. Powell covers. And Griffin slams it in.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Outside Brunson. To the paint. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
On offense, here are the Clippers. Here's Paul. And the layup is good off the glass. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
That's tipped. Inside. Marjanovic. Reverses. And Powell with the lay-in.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Here's Paul. No good there. And it's Dallas the other way. Powell sets a screen. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Kicks it to Doncic. From outside, off the mark.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And Paul gets it to go.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
DeAndre Jordan. That's his 5th personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
As a teenager, yeah, I said as a teenager, Doncic recorded 4 triple-doubles during his rookie season. Before Luka's 4, there had just been 1 triple-double by a teenager in the history of the league. That's special.
Outside for Redick. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Jordan with the bucket.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Outside Paul. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Doncic with it. Picked up by Redick. Pass to Brunson. To the inside. Marjanovic.
Boban Marjanovic.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
credit to plays they're calling for him, getting him right now some good shots.
And that was good. And the Clippers lead by 17.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Here's Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen.
World gets smaller,